How's it going, everyone? My name is Clink, and welcome back to Demon Souls. Today it is time for Depraved Chasm. I could have probably done this level before fighting Flame Lurker, but it's one I like to put off for a while just because this is the toughest world. There's a lot of poison, and it's going to really test your stats and how ready for environmental hazards you are. But believe it or not, I actually really enjoy the Valley of Defilement. I think this is a very fun level. I think it's the most mechanically complex one in the game, without a doubt. But atmospherically, I love this place. Lore-wise, atmospherically-wise, everything. It's awesome. It is disgusting. It is vile. This is truly a place where all the rot and filth of the world has come to, and the game very much makes sure you know that. Okay, let's go on ahead and use the overhead here and not fall off the edge, or I will. That's a great way to start off today, not gonna lie to you. So the Depraved Chasm here really isn't that big of an area. It's not, but you need to take it very slow, or else things like that will happen. Okay, putting on the battle axe isn't going to over encumber me. So the battle axe is actually probably going to be a better weapon choice here. Not just because it's easier to use. Right, I get the friggin' weapon I've been trying to get the whole game, and I'm just immediately going back to the battle axe. I know. It's great. Let's lure out his attack. But there's a lot of faster moving enemies, a lot of smaller ledges, as you can see. So having just a smaller weapon that's not going to take forever to swing and cling off of walls is going to be really beneficial here, actually. So I am going to be using the battle axe for now, at least. Now, trust me, in the second part of Valley of Defilement, you will really want something like the meat cleaver. So it's got a trade-off, basically. So the first time through this area, these depraved ones here, they'll be lying on the ground and they'll have to go through their animation to get up. They will not do that on repeat runs if you die. So heads up there, your first run through is probably going to be your best bet to get through things. I need to reapply my enchant weapon. And I've gone on ahead and brought my Noble's Lotuses with me because there's a lot of poison here. It's a poison area. It's kind of this place's shtick. So, yeah, you're gonna need your poison resistance. Okay, this is not funny at this point. A couple things, though, that can really help are the Regenerator's Ring and the Adjudicator Shield. Both of these together can pretty much offset the poison damage. Like, if you look at my health bar, it's gonna very slowly go down still. But I'm still gonna just use my Noble's Lotus, and then we'll keep regenerating to keep things up. The problem, the biggest problem with poison isn't even the damage it does, it's that it actually nerfs your healing ability. Pretty drastically, might I add. I actually want to go over here. Fall down. Because you can get, I think this is where you get the Ring of Magical Dullness. That sounds right in my head. So we'll fall down here. Crescent Moon Grass, lots of grass. We'll take grass. Oh, hi guys, how's it going? If this thing was +5 already, then I wouldn't have to be applying my enchant weapon so frequently. Yeah, there's Magical Dullness. It's the same as the Ring of Magical Sharpness, except instead of increasing your attack and lowering your defense, it raises your defense while lowering your attack with magic. So, it's just the inverse. But still, it still can be quite a helpful ring, so worth picking up. Was there another friend there? Oh. That attack where they just charge at you, that can honestly be their most deadly attack. It can one-shot you if you're at lower vitality levels. Or just lower defense, and is definitely deadly in New Game Plus cycles. And come on, let me kill you. There we go. So you do want to be careful for that. I'm coming back up here for a reason. There's still some other items that we can grab. I don't remember what they are, but on the off chance it's something helpful, I'd like to pick it up. And I'm picking up most items anyway, so we're gonna do it. The greatest threat here is definitely anyone with a spear. But if you just walk away, wait for them to do an attack, and then walk back forward, then you'll be fine. Their greatest threat is their double stab that they have. They just have a 1-2 stab combo, but as long as you make sure it's safe before going in for the kill, then you should be fine. It shouldn't be too much of a threat, so. Talisman of God, Widow's Lotus, those are going to be really helpful. There's literally only one scenario where they're needed, but that one scenario is very much a kicker, so. We need to go over here. This is probably one of the more dangerous parts, just because there's like 4 depraved ones down here. Let's see if I can't get behind this one so we can just come in here and kill him right away. So we'll do that. I'll take out this one. And then the other 2 have flame spears, I think. Yeah. We need to be kind of careful. That's one. There's the 2 combo I was talking about, and that's a good time to get in and kill them both. So, this fog wall right here, we'll take note for a second here. We'll actually go this way first, I guess, because why not? If you keep going down here, you can actually meet more depraved ones. This is not what I thought it was. There's a couple more in this grass here, so you want to be careful for that. Faint stone, I want to say that's the faith weapon path stone. Okay, there's a few guys over here. We're gonna be cautious. Take them out. And over here, I think this is a armor set of some kind. I'm trying to remember what it is, but it's a fairly decent one, I think. Ooh, I got a black. Ooh. So black pine resin is basically just a pine resin, but it is just stronger. Ah, the Saint's armor. That's right. I was like, I knew it was some sort of armor set. And then this guy will get up. So that's a cool armor set. So you'll find a lot of faith things here, which is quite ironic considering that this is the most vile, poisonous, disgusting place in the game. The reason for that is actually Maiden Astraea, who was brought up to us last time by Frake. And we'll actually hear more about her right now.
You there, won't you please buy something? My poor child is hungry. You don't deserve to die, so let me give you some advice. This place buzzes with pests fattened on a diet of souls. You could do worse than keep some lotuses for protection. The price of survival can never be too high, can it? How many years has it been since that witch Astraea came to this valley with that squid-headed knight? Those ridiculous white robes of hers. I swear I caught her glaring at my son in disgust. Yes, it's true. She's as nasty as they come. And she's a demon to boot. Not that it surprises me. You could do worse than keep the price of survival. So, yeah, Astraea came to the Valley of Defilement, and the people, or at least this lady, doesn't seem to like her very much. She sells a lot of stuff. A lot of it's honestly a pretty high cost, especially her Widow's Lotuses, but she knows you're going to need them, so... and you need them right here. This is the only spot in the game that they're actually useful, so I'm going to go on ahead and equip mine. So it counteracts plague. These rats right here are the only thing that inflicts plague in the entire game. And actually, the meat cleaver is probably going to be really funny for this. Bonk. How are you still alive? Get out of here. Die. So, yeah. They're all dead now. The funny thing is they drop Archstone Shards, which these are basically Demon Souls' version of Homeward Bones, which means they take you back to the Nexus without you losing all of your souls. They're really helpful and quite rare in Demon Souls, so... we're going to go back up for a second, because we can actually end up down there if we played our cards right earlier. And now I'm going to play them right now. Why? Oh, I'm just going the wrong way. Up, up, up.
we're actually already pretty close to the end of this area too. Like I said, it's not a very long one. So this is where we drop down on all those guys. We are going to drop down on some more guys right here. Just be kind of careful with the drop down here. You don't want to take too much fall damage, but the main problem is all these jerks right here. So we're going to go ahead and take them out. Hopefully I don't get taken out. Jeez. This can get you a few other items. I believe one of them is the Blessed Mace. This is a pretty good item. Blessed weapons are going to scale pretty well with Faith. And I want to say they regenerate your health, but I'm honestly not sure. I've never used one before, at least for like a full build. Oh, I never mentioned these guys. You want to be careful when you hit them. If you stay too close, they'll poison you. Excuse me. So give them one hit and then roll away before you get poisoned. Yeah, there it is. Blessed Mace. Okay. And grab that. And then this is where we just were. So, yeah, this is the plague rats right here. You could kind of lure them out onto that bridge if you want to. So, this is probably the most difficult part of this level. One, there are some guys that will fall down behind me at some point. Two, there is that guy over there. That is a giant depraved one, and they are very deadly. Okay, let's just go for it. Unfortunately for him, I have the meat cleaver. So these guys do a lot of damage. The main way to deal with them is honestly just to stick to their keep going left. That's the easiest way if you ask me. Their right arm is what they do all their attacking with. If you just strafe around it, you should be fine. There are two of them in this stage, and then there's going to be a couple more to deal with in the second level of Valley of Defilement. Meat Cleaver is probably going to serve me pretty good around this part of the level. Like I said, we're right here at the end, so not too much left. Oh, hello. I was not expecting the double combo from you. And it's probably pretty risky to use the Meat Cleaver on these, but I'm also just kind of going in with the assumption that I'll outrange it. Do I have enough to cast this? I do. Okay. I do not. Never mind. Alright, Meat Cleaver it is. I thought I killed the one in the back first somehow. I was like, huh? Okay. Heal up. There's the giant depraved one, so I don't want to fight him on low health. Because these guys do a lot of damage, and if you're not careful, if you get hit by them once, it's actually pretty easy to get stun locked by them. Like I said, just run around to his backside. Don't get too greedy with them. Yeah, so like roll there. We'll do that. Wait for another attack probably. And there we go. Easy peasy. And that's it. That's all of Depraved Chasm. There's one other thing here, but you need to be in pure white world tendency for it. So that's something we're going to worry about in the episode where we do the Archdemon. This boss is going to certainly be interesting, to say the least. Did I get multiple black pine resins? I did not. I just use a regular one. It's all you're going to need on this boss. It's extremely weak to fire. So I'm going to go on ahead and just apply my pine resin here. And let's go in. Meet the Leechmonger. So one thing I haven't really discussed about bosses in this game is most of them are mainly just brought to life by a demon soul. And this boss is very uninteresting. It is literally a big clump of leeches brought to life by a demon soul. And that's about it. So, yeah. But he's heavily weak to fire damage. And if you're ever in a tight spot, just sit down here. This is a safe space. Any of his leech launches will not reach here. So, you can go in for one hit. Oh wait, he's healing. He uses the leeches in the water to heal up, but it's pretty easy to offset it as long as you're playing even semi-aggressive. And I think that, yeah, that's his flail attack. This boss is really easy though, it's not too hard. Nothing special at all. For how good I find the main level of Valley of Defilement, the bosses, with the exception of the last one, I actually really like the last one. Even if mechanically it's also nothing special lore-wise. The Archdemon here is awesome and my favorite boss in the game, actually. Yeah, that's all of Depraved Chasm. Not much here. But the Writhing Demon Soul is what I want, because we're actually going to finally do 1-2 next time, believe it or not, now that I have this. This is going to net us the Poison Cloud spell. You can use this to cheese quite a few things, but I'm actually going to use it to kill an enemy that's really annoying to kill otherwise. So, if we talk to Frake over here, we can now learn Poison Cloud. So we'll give him a Writhing Demon Soul for that. Oh yeah, I didn't mention, much like the Leechmonger, so the Dragon God we fought last time, he was dead for a long time. But was then brought to life by a demon soul, which is just pretty neat. And I don't even have enough to level up twice, but that's fine. The next area is not very difficult. Level up endurance. I think I'm just gonna keep leveling endurance till I get it to 20, and that'll probably be all the endurance leveling I do for the whole game. My stats are so messy. I don't like that. Oh, I still don't have the other memory slot. Okay. But with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video off here. I will see you guys next time, where we'll be doing 1-2. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.